So in this video, I'm going to be doing the typical Aussie finance YouTuber thing and revealing how much YouTube pays me. A lot of content out there focuses on the big channels who have millions and millions of subscribers. Even the smaller channels still have thousands and thousands of subscribers, but my channel only has 1,600. Only. So if you're looking to get started, this video could be more accurate as to what you'd be making when you first start on YouTube. After all, this channel is about finance, investing, and building wealth and sharing the process, as I like to say. So it's only fair that we talk about it in a very transparent way, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be in this position. Let's jump into it. Okay, so the first day of being monetized, we made a whopping $1.86, which is absolutely amazing. Next day we made around $4.19, which was pretty cool, enough for a small-ish coffee in Sydney. I don't know. Next day we made around $1.54, and then it started to average around that $2 mark, some days reaching, $2.80, and the lowest was somewhere around, I think, $1.50. The highest we made in a single day was about $4.67, and overall from the channel, I have made around exactly $100. Seriously? You've only made $100 after putting out 150 videos? Look, man, I'm not gonna lie, but that's pretty shit, okay? Let's be very honest here, okay? You could have worked an extra couple of hours at your job and you could have just made that much money. This whole thing is a complete waste of time. Just stop, all right? Hey, bro, look, it's not all about the money, all right? Oh, yeah, sure, let me guess. Typical YouTuber. You wanna act like money doesn't matter, and you're only doing this to help people, right? You wanna show people that you're such a good person for not caring about the money. Whoa, hold on. I do care about making money, okay? That's not what I'm saying, all right? This whole channel is about money, investing, finance. These guys are probably gonna watch me because I talk about money, so how could I not care? Of course I wanna make money. All right, bro, what are you trying to say then? If I can create really good content, give value to people, and make money at the same time, that's what I want. I want the whole trifecta. I don't want one without the other, okay? Now get your ass out of my room, bro. I got a video to film. Jeez, man. The audacity of some people these days, man, almost ruined my mood. Almost. So as I was saying, when it comes to YouTube channels, they're pretty cool because it's a really vicious cycle. If you create great content, people get value. When they get value, they watch most of the video, they share it, and then YouTube pushes it. Eventually you make money, which allows you to make even better content, and then the cycle continues. For example, with this very small stream of income, this magic internet money, which did not even exist before, which I'm very grateful for, by the way, is going to be fully reinvested back into the channel to make even better videos. I'm going to be buying hardware like camera equipment, lenses, mics, hard drives, and when it comes to software, I'll be using stuff like stock footage, royalty-free music, lots and lots of subscriptions, online storage, even a potential editor at some point. And if I treat this whole thing like a business, we are definitely not profitable. This whole enterprise is running at a loss, even if I was to add up all the other income streams available from affiliates and stuff like that. Due to the sheer fact that I am reinvesting so much, this whole thing is not profitable. But if you've been watching me for a while, you know that my whole approach is long-term. For the long-term perspective, and think long-term. So I treat this channel the same. It's a long-term investment. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be playing PlayStation or watching Netflix, which wouldn't really bring me closer to my goals at all. The actual ROI or return on investment when it comes to gaming or Netflix literally only lasts in that moment. While you're playing it, you feel really good. But when it comes to the long-term impacts, these two things aren't really going to get you anywhere if you're only doing them for fun. Whereas with stuff like this, one day it could be big or it could flop, who knows, but it does have the potential. So naturally, this is the best use of my time. Okay, just really quickly, making money on YouTube depends on so many different factors, where the views are coming from, who's watching, how long they're watching for, and stuff like that. If your channel is about business, finance, entrepreneurship, generally speaking, you are going to be making more money than someone who's making videos on gaming content or music content. It is unfair, but unfortunately, that is just how things work at the moment. I do want to give some advice though when it comes to starting and maintaining a YouTube channel. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, said something like, "In business, you'll learn more by learning from someone who is 2 steps ahead of you than a mentor who's done everything," and I think that's so true. Tip number 1, focus on the process. As Gary Vee says, inputs over outputs. Inputs are stuff you can control directly, stuff like quantity of uploads, quality. These are the things that you have direct influence over. Don't focus on the outputs, stuff like views, subscribers, or likes, because you can't really control that unless you're feeling generous and you want to help me out. Tip number 2, try a bunch of different formats and ideas. If you look at my channel, firstly, it started off with stuff like home loan content. Then I moved to analyzing individual stocks, then mostly ETFs, And then now I'm trying to make videos more about storytelling and more personal content, and basically trying to challenge myself creatively. Don't stick to one thing at the start. Literally nobody is going to watch you anyways, and that might sound depressing, but it does give you the freedom to experiment and really work out what you really like. So this is the best tip that I can give you. Tip number 3, use Notion to plan, script, and organize your video ideas. This is a template that I use and I can't recommend it enough. It's a real game changer. This is basically a free app that you can use to really optimize basically every aspect of your life. I'll leave a link in the description, and no, this is not an affiliate link. Tip number 4, money can't be the only reason. It's okay to start with the intention of making money from it at some point, but if that is your only reason for starting, that's a very quick recipe for failure. There has to be a reason other than money. Stuff like maybe you like to share your learnings, your journey, inspire people or make them laugh. Whatever it is, the actual enjoyment aspect has to be there for sure. Tip number 5, having a long-term mindset. If you're starting in 2022, it is going to be a long grind. I can tell you that for sure. One of my favorite YouTubers, Matt D'Avella, made a video about the 3-year rule and how you need to give something 3 years before expecting anything to happen. And with YouTube, I think that is so true. Don't think in months, but think in years instead. If you've stuck around this far, I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. I tried to make this video informational and hopefully helpful. Let me know if it actually came across like that, because I'd love to know. A similar video you might want to check out is this video right here, which talks about my investment strategy over the years. It talks through my whole investment journey and the lessons and the mistakes that I've made. So go check it out if you're interested. And guys, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. The audacity of some people, man. Go! Jeez.